I'm Shannon Baker, and we're here at Beaufort County Community College talking with Ray Harris about some special programs available to firefighting and EMT students.
Yes, I'm Ray Harris. I am the Fire and Emergency Management Training Director for Beaufort Community College. I was born and raised here in Washington, a short stint in the military, and then came back home. And what got me interested in the fire service was the 5th grade. We had a family friend that was a firefighter for the city of Washington. My 5th grade classroom at the old John Small School was right here on 264 5th Street in town, right up the street from the fire station. And I was always amazed as a 5th grader at the guys going by. I would hear them leave the fire station, and this was back in the days like you see behind me when we still rode the tailboard, and those guys would come by, and I just thought it was the coolest thing and made up my mind that's what I wanted to be. And I've had a very rewarding career in that, has of course led into now training firefighters. So our job kind of is a twofold. We promote the community college, promote continuing education, and promote fire training. We're a little bit unique here. We have the largest service area in all of the community college systems. So we're serving Beaufort County, Hyde County, Terrell, and Washington County as well. So almost like a salesperson. So we go out, we promote the community college to get folks to come in and train. So in my particular program, a lot of my training is off campus that's conducted at the fire departments themselves. We do have a training facility here where we do a fire academy and those types of things, but the vast majority of our training is actually conducted at the fire stations. So we have a fairly new state-of-the-art training facility. What makes ours unique to some others is we're one of the few Class A training facilities. So what I mean by Class A is we actually conduct a live burn with the use of Class A fuels. So usually using wheat straw and pallets, where some of the other facilities use LP gas. That has an appeal to a lot of the fire departments by the realism. So we're not controlling our fires by mashing a button, we're controlling our fires like firefighters actually control fires. So we're able to do more realistic training versus LP type props. So we have an array of individuals who come in for training, from new high school graduates right on up to folks that have been in the fire service for a period of time. The thing about the fire service, I've been a firefighter for 30 years. It's an ongoing learning process. Much like other careers, things are continuously changing. Building construction changes, and the environment that we're in changes, equipment changes, so it's a never-ending learning process. So when we're training new firefighters, and again typically they're late teen, early 20s, just entering the fire service, they don't know what to expect. That's folks like myself that's been doing this for 30 years job to kind of bring them up to par and get them a base here at the community college that allows them to go out in the workforce. And when we say workforce, that doesn't necessarily mean they get a paycheck. When we term an employee, the employee may very well be a volunteer employee. The job is the same, whether they are pursuing a career and earning a living, or if they're doing it as a volunteer career to serve the community. Exactly the same job. So we train at the same level, no matter what their ambitions are going forward. So the biggest thing that folks that are either entertaining a career in the fire service or maybe just don't know what they want to do. The fire service is an open door now. We have more job openings than we have folks to fill them. It has been an ongoing problem. Is when I first got in the fire service, everybody wanted to get in. You had to almost wait for somebody to retire or die. Now we're finding it very hard to fill positions. And I'm sure not unlike other employers. You're hearing a lot of service-related jobs that are just having problems finding employees. Again, whether that be volunteer or career, the volunteers have the exact same problems where they're having a lot of issues recruiting and retaining volunteers. So our goal here is to prepare them for that. On the career side and earning a paycheck, a lot of the municipalities and county governments have recognized over a period of time earlier in the 90s, earlier 2000s, that the salaries and benefits weren't where they needed to be. Those have increased across the board in Eastern North Carolina. So just to put it in respect for you, in our fire academy, which our new academy will start in March as the Interbanks Fire Academy hosted by Beaufort Community College, an individual can come in with no training at all, enter that training in March. In 5 months, we're going to graduate them out of that academy. They'll be a certified firefighter, certified EMT, and certified hazmat ops. And that gives them a good base to go out, whether it be City of Washington, City of Greenville, or any other municipality in Eastern North Carolina or North Carolina. It gives them a very good base to be able to get those entry-level jobs. By no means is there training in. As I said, I'm 51 and been in it 30 years and I still train. But most of those entry-level jobs are starting mid-40s. So what I'll tell people is, you know, an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid just coming out of high school that may not be ready for college, whatever that case may be, can come out and train with us, and we're going to give them a career that in 30 years, so 18 at 48, they can go to the house, they can draw a check, they can go get another job, they can retire in a very rewarding career.